Hello everyone, welcome to Friday. Today we're going to be playing the Servant of Yogg-Saron Tryouts Tavern Brawl in Hearthstone. The description of this one is, help Yogg-Saron find a servant. Your deck is full of wannabes who cast a random spell at a random target when played. And I'm going to play Shaman. I played this once before. Hold on, let me just the levels a little bit. I had played this once before, and I had actually gotten a pack, and I got a legendary from the pack, the Beast, and I was recording it. Unfortunately, the recording fucked up, basically. It stuttered and froze about halfway through, kind of like how the roulette wheel is doing right now. I'd appreciate it if it didn't do that. Oh shit. Hearthstone almost closed. That would have been shitty, because I would have had to restart. In any case, yeah. I had to scrap that video, basically, which is a shame, because I did really well. And I think this Tavern Brawl is really fun, which is why I decided I might as well record it again, because I enjoy playing it. And I like the random mechanic that they put in. It's sort of every card, or every minion that you play is a mini Yogg-Saron, which is really fun. Because if you know anything about me, you would know that I love Yogg-Saron, but not getting Deathwing Dragonlord. That's not getting Deathwing Dragonlord on the first turn. That's not so great. Oh, I probably should end my turn. That's what a smart person would do, instead of bumbling around like a dipshit. Which is what I tend to do. That's not fun. Not fun in the slightest. Huh. There's not a lot we can do right now, actually. Other than summon a Totem. And hit him in the face, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And, oh, I get a 4/4 Nerubian. That's really useful. We kind of needed that really badly. And we do get the emergency coolant, so we gotta freeze if we need it. Alright, his flash shield does nothing. See, this is what I like. I really love this Tavern Brawl. And that's not just because oh! Sweet. That's pretty good. I don't get his battle cry, but still, I have Nefarian out for free. And I have, ooh, Mistcaller. Sweet. In any case, alright, let's go ahead and freeze the Ventricle Mercenary. Then we're gonna summon a Totem. Get rid of this dude. And we're done. I probably should have hit him in the face, but that's okay. That is a-okay. Like I was saying, I really enjoy the mechanic of Yogg-Saron and casting random spells. Yep, I should have hit him in the face. I apologize for my retard moment, but that's okay. That is a-okay. Because we can do a thing. Like do the Flame Wreath Faceless. I like Tree of Life. I've had it pop on Yogg-Saron before. Unfortunately, that was way too early for it to be fun. I've had Tree of Life pop, and when I was about to lose, actually, and it just brought us both back up to full, and I managed to win because I had Yogg on the field. Alright, we get ETC. I love this. This is great. What do we get? Oh, rogues do it. Deal 5 damage. Okay. Not great right now. We can... You know what? Let me just get rid of his Elite Horn Chieftain.
Job's done.
Sweet. I just wanted to get that out. Because that way, we get an Nerubian and we have a pretty good advantage. Not great, but decent. It does exist. I'm surprised he went with that. That's really unfortunate for him.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that was really bad. Not fun for him, but that's okay. For us, at least. Let's do that. And let's do... Whoa! Whoa! Okay, holy shit, that's amazing. We have pretty much won. This is why random spells are incredible. Oh wait, did we get a secret? That's not very relevant because we have taunt, but still, that's cool. And I mentioned this in my original video, but a lot of people that I've seen people complain about the fact that Hearthstone is too random, and there's a lot of stuff that, you know, can just happen without... Basically things that can happen outside of planning, and Yogg-Saron's a great example of that. And that it literally is random, and you can most certainly be screwed over purely by the draw, or, for example, if you have a Dune Maul Shaman, something like that, or another Ogre, you can just miss, and where you would have won, that could cause you to lose, and vice versa, actually. Oh, okay. Well, we don't have a weapon. But that's okay. What was that? Oh, it was an infested Tarn. I was not paying attention. Oh yeah, he has win free. We win. Sweet. That was a really fast win. That was 5 minutes. And I wasn't even being that entertaining. I think we'll do another one. Just because. Just because we have enough time. But, ooh, I actually want to try Priest. I think Priest would be fun with this. But, like I was saying, a lot of people don't like the randomness. I feel like I've talked about this in every single one of my Hearthstone videos, which is all of my videos currently. But people think that it is counterintuitive to the meta of the game, or rather to the competitive meta of the game, which I agree with. I have no idea why Blizzard is pushing for Hearthstone to be an esport. Well, I mean, I know why. It's because money's great. But Hearthstone doesn't work as a true esport. It's not like StarCraft, where there's no randomness involved, really. Other than, you know, chance of, oh, someone went this way when it's a 50-50 chance. They could have, you know, taken this strategy. But even then, you can see what it is and adapt to that. Even if you were going all in or something, you can change your strategy. And with Hearthstone, that's not the case. Because, like with a lot of card building games, like Magic the Gathering, for instance, you have to plan ahead of time. So there's that aspect. You know, you can't change your strategy in the middle of it. But in addition to that, Hearthstone as a... I'll just get rid of this guy, and we get 2 demons, which are worthless imps. Okay. But because Hearthstone is, you know, a digital card game and not Magic the Gathering, which is physical, it's been physical for, you know, 20 years or however long it's been around, a lot more mechanics can be put in place. You know, a lot more random stuff, like this Tavern Brawl, for example. Nothing like this could ever happen in Magic the Gathering, or any other trading card game, you know, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, you name it, because it would require too many dice rolls, essentially. And with this, it's all digital, and they just resolve automatically, pretty much. You know, there's no fussing over the rules. It just happens. You know, you can put down something, and, you know, if you read a card that looks like it might have an interaction with another card, and I've done this in one of my other videos. It might have actually been a video that I scrapped, which was a Yogg-Saron video, in fact. I play cards just because I want to see if there's an interaction between them. Whereas in Magic the Gathering, it's all based on your knowledge of the rules. In any case, that was my little tangent. Point being, I like Hearthstone, and I like that it's random. I think it's good, but I think it doesn't really... Oh, okay, well, that sucks. But I think it doesn't really work as an esport because of how random it is, in fact. But that simultaneously also makes it excellent for an esport, because the primary factor in an esport, other than it being, you know, truly competitive and a fair fight, basically, like StarCraft is, which is going to be my go-to example, it's fun to watch. If you like watching something, it's going to be an esport. Me, for example, I love watching Hearthstone, I love watching Blood Bowl, and I like watching StarCraft 2. So if what I think should happen is, you know, Blood Bowl becomes a good esport, which is, it's perfect for it. But whether or not that happens isn't based on, you know, whether or not that its merit as a fair game, which I would say Blood Bowl, even as random as it is much more fair or even than Hearthstone, because there's a lot less randomness. You have the dice rolls, sure, but all of those are a calculated risk. You can change your odds, basically. But it's not really a big esport because there's just not enough people watching it, which I think is a crying shame. Anyway, that was a big rant. I don't know why I sort of went off on that tangent. It's not relevant at all. What is relevant is that saved my ass. Thank you, Ogre, for being dumb. I don't think it's gonna make us win because of the terrible draws he does. Yeah.
Shall we put a kink in their plans?
That's not great. Yeah, this didn't work out great. I'm not a fan of how this priest deck is constructed. I really like the shaman deck because I got a bunch of legendaries, but this, not liking it. Okay, well, that doesn't help. Please not the light spawn. It was the light spawn. Great, that's not fun. That made our light spawn worthless. That is not useful at all. And I think we've lost. We've lost, GG. But that's okay. I'm dumb. I guess I was kind of using this as a background for me talking about what I like about card games, or what I like about Hearthstone, and I guess the meta of it, which is fine. At least I'm not a cancerous clickbait commentary channel, and my commentary is at least somewhat related to the game I'm playing. And it's also because I am kind of upset that I lost my other video, which was really good. I enjoyed it, at least. In any case, thank you guys for watching, all 2 of you who do. That's an overestimation, because there's going to be way less. But this has been the Tavern Brawl. I really like this one, and if you are a fan of the random nature of Hearthstone, I highly recommend checking it out. If you know, maybe wouldn't have normally looked at this Tavern Brawl, I would highly recommend it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.